Welcome to MENspiration on Leader Freak TV. MENspiration is not a lecture, it's a conversation, a reflection on how men understand leadership shaped by culture, family, and silent expectations. Today is not about blaming men or rejecting tradition. It's about pausing long enough to ask, who taught us what it means to be a man in the first place? It's a version of masculinity that we inherited still working. So, wherever you are, lean in and let's talk. Welcome to MENspiration on Leader Freak TV. Hello, welcome to another episode of MENspiration, the men's program dedicated to answering the man's most difficult questions. Today we are touching on a very important aspect of the man's life, his love and his romance. Not the social media love, the proper one as defined by God. Not the one on TV, but the real one as defined by God. We are going to look at all the aspects of a man's love life and try and profess solutions from our lived experience. Once again, I have my friend and brother, Richard Akita.
Hi, Michael.
To join us dissect this issue. He's a lover man. He's a very romantic man.
Oh, I agree.
All right. So, Richard, thank you. And it's always good to hear from you and to drink from your fountain of wisdom. Now,
Thank you.
before we begin, let me ask you, when was the last time you apologized? Real apology.
The last time I apologized was actually, I think sometime today.
Oh, okay.
Sometime today, yes.
Okay, what happened?
We were having a conversation and I had made an assumption on something.
Okay.
And my dear wife was trying to educate me on the mistake I had made. And I was not patient enough to hear her out. And then every time she spoke, I would either cut in, and I'm supposed to be a counselor. I would cut in, and then I'll give my opinion. And on reflection, as we continue the conversation, I noticed my error.
Okay.
So I said, I'm so sorry. I should have allowed you to finish what you were saying. And then I got the typical medal. Make a noise. So I got that. And she just reminded me that sometimes when I am impatient, I don't allow her to finish what she's saying.
Okay.
And that was something that I've learned. So today, yes, I remember saying, forgive me, or I'll keep trying harder.
Awesome. Awesome. And a real man, when he makes a mistake, admits it, apologizes, and make amends.
Yes.
So you've shown that you are a real man. Yeah.
Hey, then I'll carry that badge very well.
All right. Now let's look at how you see love from your perspective. What is love?
Michael, this question is a great question. But let me answer the question with a question. Only because, are we really practicing love or are we walking in lust? And we've got to be able to decipher between the two. You see, because we are in lust until we say, I do.
Okay.
Isn't it amazing that during the courtship stage, everything seems to be sweet?
Yeah.
We tend to be blinkered and we don't see the errors of each other. Until we say, I do, when love kicks in, love opens your eyes. Love brings to your attention the things which are supposed to be done, which are not being done. But in lust, you override it. You don't pay attention to it. So love is bringing to your attention the flaws of your spouse and the decision to choose to love her or love him regardless. That is how God loves us.
Okay.
He knows I will fall. He knows I will make mistakes. Irrespective of that, he loves me. So number one, understanding what love is, understanding the strengths and weaknesses of your spouse, and then agreeing, pardon me, I'll even borrow the title of your book, going beyond the extra mile to let them understand. The British will say, I love you, warts and all. So how you come, whatever it is, I have decided to love you, because love is not a feeling.
Love is not a feeling.
It's not a feeling.
That's how we define it when we're in secondary
It's lust.
school. Love is a feeling you feel.
No,
when
lust.
You are feeling a feeling you've never felt before.
I like that. I like that definition. But I'm trying to. I want to help us to understand that for me, I call that lust. When your heart is fluttering, you haven't seen the person, and you're imagining everything about the person. And because of the microwaved courtship that we have, you meet a girl, take her to one small restaurant, and then you are intimate with that girl, and you call that love. That's not love. That's lust. But love is, Michael, how long have you been married for?
22 this year.
22.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
In 2026.
What has
Thank
kept you? What has kept that love going?
Yeah.
My dear sister, whom you are married to, in my eyes, she's perfect. In your
I like
eyes.
that. In your eyes.
Yes. In your eyes, you see all that I don't see. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
I've been blessed to be married to the one woman, 38 years and counting.
Wow. Wow.
But Michael,
Congrats.
we thank God. If I sit down and I start looking at the mistakes, the shortcomings, the irritations, I will not be married to her. So in my definition, loving her was a decision I made after I had gone through the lustful stage. Now I am loving her every day.
So love is not a feeling.
Nope.
Love is a decision.
It is.
A conscious choice that you make to be with somebody, to stay with somebody, regardless of their faults, regardless of their shortcomings, and regardless of whatever it is that you don't like about them. That is when you are truly loving the person.
Exactly.
I like this. This is deep, and this is new. It's fresh. This is fresh. So, okay, there's the often quoted this thing that African men are not romantic.
Oh.
Do you agree?
I disagree in capital letters.
Why so?
I remember when I came, the first time I went on Effective Living series, and I spoke about buying flowers for your wife. And I remember the backlash I got during the show. You've come from London and you're telling people buy flowers. But 12 years later,
it's common practice. That's true.
African men are romantic based on our exposure. If me showing romance is by singing for you under the neem tree or the baobab tree or the mango tree, whistling to you even though you know your mom and dad are home, and I just stand and I sing, Love Brewed in an African Pot, old film, Abba, and the guy sings, and Abba can hear the song. That's romance. We are defining romance by Hollywood standard.
And Bollywood.
And Bollywood standard. And Nollywood standard. And the books we read. So we tend to look at all of these things, but if you bring it into our context, apparently a Ghanaian man showing romance will call his lady by her first initial. So from now on, I should be calling my wife N. I keep forgetting we are too close to my village, so let me be careful.
That means he's being romantic.
So our context and our definition of romance means a lot of African men show it. He comes back, you know, even if we go back to the cave ages, the man goes out and he brings bushmeat. When he got the bushmeat, the first person he thought of
was the wife.
Not cooking it, but the joy on her face in receiving that gift.
Yeah.
So we are romantic. But stop comparing us to what they call dairy milk chocolate to our golden tree chocolate.
So African men are romantic in their own ways.
In our own way.
It becomes problematic when you compare us to Bollywood style romance or Hollywood style romance.
That's right.
All right. Now, let's talk about something that bedevils a lot of relationships and marriages. Apology. Apology. A simple lack of an apology could ruin a relationship for months, for weeks, because one person will not, let go. One person will not be the matured partner. And what's your formula for handling apology?
Peace is my formula.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.
My parents on my wedding night, my dad, both my parents said to Najat and I, we know you live in the UK. When you have an argument, you send one of you is going to go downstairs and sleep on the couch. And my dad said, I discourage you from that. Even if you can't make peace, lie on the same bed.
Okay.
And there are times that my wife and I have had discussions that have been very heated. I took a stand, she took a stand. We'll go to bed, turn our backs to each other. In the meantime, suffer silently. Whilst I'm dealing with my ego. We don't have a prescription of who apologizes first.
Yeah.
But what we do subscribe to is that if I feel the weight of the discussion we've had threatens the peace we have, then one of us will reach out and say, okay, fine. I don't agree with you, but let's agree to disagree. Or sometimes we pack the position, the issue. Say, okay, fine. This issue is bringing too much tension. Let's discuss it another day. And let's have a good night's sleep. Apology is important. And it doesn't matter who goes first. You are not marking score. It's not a register. If your peace is important to you, then do what is right. Because it is not the big things that happen. Sadly, it's the little things that build up into bigger issues. So I hope that you catch that. And
agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
It's not the big things. It's the little things.
The little things.
The little foxes. So pay attention to those things. And whatever, no matter what the issues are, do it peacefully and respectfully.
Yeah.
So this will be your formula for
That's
for
what I live by. So listen, I get home, my wife's cooked. She's a brilliant cook. And sometimes when we get guests in the house, I have to remind myself to acknowledge that the food is good.
All right. So you don't take it for granted.
Because in the early stages of our marriage, I took it for granted. People come to say, hey, the food is nice, the food is nice. And then later on I'm reminded, hey, today the food wasn't nice for you. So it is being mindful and intentional to affirm her.
Why do men struggle to affirm?
Because we're supposed to be hard nuts. We're supposed to be the ones who usually are in a place where. Let me reframe that. We rarely know how to deal with compliments, because sometimes we are rarely complimented as a species. We are told do well at school, but when you come back home, and your scorecard is bad, we celebrate the failure more than we celebrate the successes.
Yeah.
So we grow up not knowing how to receive compliments.
That's true.
And then we in turn, don't compliment or affirm. So if you watch, some African parents are very quick to criticize you for missing something. You could have cleaned the whole house, missed a spot. And they say, you didn't clean that part, but you forgot that I cleaned the whole house. When you bring that into marriage, into a relationship, in the same way the little things, the little foxes causes problem, is the same little compliments that goes into your love bank.
Wow. Wow.
So I encourage couples, have one joint account.
Okay.
The love joint account.
Okay.
And deposit as much as you can in your actions, in your words, into that love account. Because as we live, you make a mistake. And you don't want to have an overdraft situation. When you invest in your marriage, you invest in your relationship, that's the bank account I'm talking about. A love bank account where you're putting in everything, the affirmation, the support, the dreams, the little dating. Love is not that expensive.
Love is not that expensive.
It's not.
Fill your love bank with the little compliments. Those
Exactly.
are the deposits you make into the love bank.
Exactly. Yes.
I love these ideas. Really fresh perspectives coming from you. All right. So as we wrap up on this edition of especially how apology impacts our relationships, how to build when we've got it wrong. And we've had Richard Akita sharing his experiences with us in terms of what to do and how to make peace so that you can enjoy this relationship. Now, remember that in your old age, you would wish that you had practiced some of these things when you had time. Now, a real man does not fear responsibility. He faces it, he fixes it, and he grows beyond it. Now, thank you very much for watching this episode of MENspiration. You will get this podcast or this show on anywhere you listen to your podcasts. But we would encourage you to like, to subscribe, and to share so that you would help other people benefit from the great discussions and insights that my guests are sharing. My name is Mike Ohinefa. See you on the next edition. If any part of this felt uncomfortable, that's okay. Growth usually is. This conversation is not about getting it right. It's about getting it honest. Because when men start asking better questions, they start leading better lives. If this spoke to you, like, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and share it with another man. Let's keep the conversation going. This is MENspiration. This is Lead Africa TV. And this is how we begin to lead differently.